Pa let out an old Kentucky war whoop and took out down the hill. When he reached Mama, he grabbed her up in his arms, and they flew around and around, tumbling to the ground in a heap of laughter. Lonesome goosebumps traveled over Boone. He felt kind of like an outsider looking through a window into a warm, cozy room. Trouble was, he couldn't feel the warm, cozy part. An unwanted tear slipped out of his eye, and he wiped it away with his sleeve.
"Boone?"
Sawbones asked, all choked up.
"You feel up to taking the other end of this fix-up and helping get your Grandpap down to the cabin?"
Boone couldn't find the words to answer, so he reached down to pick up the travois. Tail wagging and ears flopping, old Clay whined and bounded toward the laughter, jumping right in the middle of Mama and Pa. Pa laughed and grabbed the big old dog.
"Not now, old Clay. We got us a heap of work to do."
That was when Mama saw Boone and Sawbones carrying Grandpap.
"Oh, no!"
She jumped to her feet and ran to the travois.
"What happened?" "It was General E. Lee, Mama. Grandpap had a run-in with the old general."
Mama didn't waste any time.
"Let's get him inside under some light. Boone, go draw some water and put it on the fire." "Yes, ma'am."
Boone passed his end of the travois to Pa and headed for the buckets. Inside, Mama threw the covers back on Grandpap's cot and pulled it away from the wall. They would need to have access around both sides of the narrow bed. Then she lit every lamp they had in the cabin. Pa and Sawbones sat the travois down carefully, unleashed Grandpap, and moved him to his bed. Grandpap's eyes flew open as he grimaced in pain. He looked at Pa and blinked to clear the glaze.
"Larry."
He squinted, trying to clear his vision.
"Larry." "Yes, Pap, it's me,"
Pa reassured Grandpap.
"Son."
Grandpap grabbed Pa's hand and squeezed.
"Son, I ain't got no horses." "Don't worry, Pap. It's okay."
Pa gently pressed his hand.
"The general got me pretty good, son."
Sweat beaded up on Grandpap's face. Mama had dipped a clean rag in the steaming water and started to bathe his leg. Grandpap gritted his teeth.
"I don't know if I'm gonna make it, son."
Pa's watery eyes slipped to Mama, then to Sawbones. Grandpap was breathing hard. Mama was sweating, and every now and again Boone saw a tear fall. Pa tried to clear his throat so he could talk.
"Pap, you're gonna make it. I brought Sawbones. He's a genuine doctor. He knows what to do, so don't give up. Please, hang on, Pap."
Hope hit Mama's eyes as they crossed to Sawbones with a question. He nodded in return.
"What do I need to do, doctor?"
she asked.
"Water. Hot water and some clean cloth for the bandages."
Mama went to the old trunk under the window and pulled out her white tablecloth. Then she went to the fireplace. She dipped the dishpan into the boiling water, rinsed it, and then filled it. Replacing the water over the fire with the fresh water, she then handed the bucket to Boone, who knew, without Mama asking, to refill it. Old Clay followed him out the door and to the well. Boone refilled the bucket and lugged it to the rock fireplace. Inside, Boone set the bucket down and dropped to the floor to sit beside it. Old Clay curled up next to Boone and whined. The room was tense. Boone watched as Sawbones finished examining Grandpap's leg, his lips pressed in a grim line. Sawbones shook his head slightly as he looked at Pa. Pa closed his eyes.
"No chance."
"None. Gangrene has already set in. The leg has got to go."
Boone gasped. The leg has to go? He closed his eyes, his head whirling. Grandpap without a leg? He couldn't imagine it. Pa took Grandpap's hand and tried to break the news.
"Pap, I'm here with you." "Pap, we're gonna have to take the leg." "What?"
Grandpap's eyes widened in disbelief.
"You what?" "Pap, Sawbones is gonna have to take your leg to save your life." "No, I ain't living with no stump."